These yarns are shades of green, but they look blue on camera, guys. I don't know. Listen, I'm using a phone camera to do this uh, tutorial, and so I don't know what to press to make you see, because they are very beautiful, very, very beautiful. What you see right now is also nice, but I'd like to see you to see the real colors. So this is so let me start from here. This is a lighter green, and this is a second shade, and this is the dark green. Okay, but they all look blue. It's green. Now let's continue. So this tutorial is about a simple crochet bag that I showed you earlier, and I'll be doing, I think I have uploaded one already before. It's going to be the same or similar crochet bag, and I'm doing this on purpose to for those of you who do not even know how to start a crochet at all. It's a beginner friendly, and it's a very simple bag to make. You can make it bigger or smaller, yeah, depending on how you want it. Okay, and so as time goes on, I'll be adding other designs to it, other different stitches to the bag, and I'll be making different styles as well, so we can all learn together. Yes, so as you can see, I'll be using all three colors, and the hook is going to be 1.90 millimeter hook, like this. And then also I'll need my bead stoppers. And at a point I'll be using this wide eye opener needle. And then also, yeah, I would need my scissors as well. Yeah, so let's start the video. So I'll start with a dark green. When you are lucky, it's easier to, on yarn from the middle here, which is really safe, okay, and easier to start your project. And this time I think I'm quite lucky to see the yarn from the middle. So let me pull it from here, from the middle. And so the base of the bag is going to be a circular one. Okay, so what we do right now is that, now let me pull more. All right, looks messy a little bit, but it's fine. Now, holding on, those of you who do not know how to start a magic circle, all right, I sometimes call it invisible circle, but it's, so this is how to create the magic circle, guys. In case you are a beginner and you want to learn how this is done, it's really simple. So you hold the thread on your left hand, and this is my right. So I used to do this. I used to, hold the thread or the tail of the thread and do it like this. This is not how it's done. You don't do it like this, but rather you hold it on your left, okay, and you use the yarn coming from the working thread or the working thread itself, and you leave the tail on your left. And then you what do? You tie it around your index and middle finger. You go under the circle that you have just created, and then you pull a loop like that, okay, then you create a chain. So you pull out a chain like this, and then you let go of your index and middle finger. So this way you create the magic circle. So I'm going to use a double crochet with this stitch or project, okay, and then I make another chain, so you have two chains. All right, so I'll be making about 10 double crochet on this magic circle. Okay, so let's go. You have three chains on the hook. Pull, you get two chains, then you pull. Try it again. It's very simple to do. So now we have how many? We have 4, so 6 more. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven. At this point, I'll pull my tail to close it a little bit, and I'll continue with the other 3. So make sure whenever you have to yarn, you yarn over this one so as to hide the tail. As time goes on, you'll be hiding the tail, okay? So this is 8. 9, last one, 10. So you pull. Oh my goodness, what happened? No problem, we're still going to go through it. No issues. But I'll be doing that offline, okay? And then get back to you when I'm on 10. So we'll be closing this round with a slip stitch. People, this is a slip stitch. In case you're a beginner, you know, when you simply do this, okay, all right, now you holding on to your hook with the loop, you go through the 3rd chain. So 1, 2, 3. Remember, we made the first 2 double crochet, or the double crochet from the beginning. So the 3rd chain from the top, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this is called a slip stitch. What I've just done is called a slip stitch, and I'll make another double crochet on top. All right. So please take notes of these chains, okay? And from the beginning, this chain will not be counted, but when you are closing or when you are ending the round, you would have to count this as well. So let's continue. You understand why I'm saying so. So I'm going to work my way to double crochet in each chain. So I'm yarning double crochet in each chain. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 in each chain. So I'm almost done. So I'll go through the last chain. So we have 1, 2. So this is when you count the chain I started with. Remember, I told you this chain will be counted when I have to end. Yes. So since we have to do 2 chains in every 2 double crochet in every chain. So this very particular one that is left, you just have to do a double crochet, only one, and then you count the other chain, and that's it, and then you close. So I'll be closing this round from here. So we have 1 2 3. So we'll slip stitch, or we'll close this round from this part, or from the third chain from the very first double crochet we did. This is a slip stitch. Then I'll make 2 chains at the top. So we continue the increase. So this is the beginning of the increase itself. So I'll make 1 chain in the very first, or 1 double crochet in the very first chain. So 1, 2, 3. So the second and third chain go in the same, second and the third double crochet go in the same chain. All right, let's take it again. One, 2, then in the same chain 3. You're going to repeat this until you get to the last end here. So we're ending this row. We have 1, 2, and 3. So this is when you count. So the very first chains are important, the chains that you put on top. All right, so we slip stitch from here, or we close from here, from 1 2 3, third chain at the top. Then we continue. We put 1 2. So you count this chain at the end as we did earlier. You try to pull the ends whenever you, so that it stays flat. So this time is going to be 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So the third and the fourth, the crochet or double crochet goes into the same chain. Okay, like that. You're also going to repeat this until you get to the end. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Like that. Don't forget to pull the ends, because it's going to fall in, and you don't want that to happen. We are making a flat circle as the base of the bag. Okay, yeah, so you continue until you get to the end. So the last part is 1, 2. So this is the 4th round. Okay, 3, 4. 4, then I close the chain. So we're moving to the 5th round. We'll make a chain on top, 2 chains on top. So you're going to continue with the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, until your desired length. So I'll be making 16 rounds. Okay, so you're on the 4th round, which means I'll be making 12 more rounds. I'll get back to you somewhere in the middle. Okay, so I believe you understand. If you've just joined, we are making a flat circle as a base of a bag. Okay, it's a very simple crochet bag, and I believe if you're a beginner, you can manage this, you can handle this. But if you are an advanced learner, then big ups to you, man. So thank you, and let's continue. I'll get back to you somewhere in the middle. Okay, middle means maybe on the 10th round or maybe 12th round. Yeah, thank you. So this is the end of the 9th row. This is how my flat circle looks like. Sorry for my nails, people. I'm beginning to remove my nails, so it doesn't really look attractive, and so I'm here to share my tutorials with you. So please, sorry in case you find it not attractive. And I'll finish with the 9th row. I have to do a simple slip stitch. Yeah, then I'll make 2 chains on top, and then I continue with my crochet. In case you've just joined, this is a flat circle, and it's for beginners as well. You can learn something, and if you are confused, you can start from the beginning. You can replay this video, and believe in me, you're going to find it very nice and very easy to learn. Okay, if there's anything you want me to explain, let me know in the comment section. Yeah, so we continue. 1, so I'm starting a new row, which is on the 10th row. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the 9th and the 10th double crochets goes into the same chain, right? And so if you are lost, okay, on where you are, you can still count. Or now you realize that when you have to increase, you would easily see that each row has double crochet in one chain, and that is quite easier for you to know that this is where you have to double. In case you are refusing to count, or you are lost with the count, you can easily guess where it is. That wherever you get to, wherever you have to increase, there are double crochets in one chain, right from the beginning until where you are, right? So it's quite simple. I'll continue and then get back to you when I have to end the 10th row. So I'm almost done with the 10th row. Guys, if you've just joined, I'm doing the base of a bag, which is a flat circle as well, and so I'm also using double crochet for the whole bag. Yeah, as time goes on, I'll be changing the colors. So this actually looks blue on camera, but this is a beautiful fresh green yarn. Okay, so sorry you can't see the color, but this is all I can I can do. I can tell you it's green. Yeah, so I'm going to slip, and then I close the 10th row. So we continue with the 11th row. Okay, so this is it. It's looking bigger. It's getting better. Yeah. Yeah, so I have 10 rows. I would want to add 6 more rows to it. So I have a similar video that I'll be putting the link to the description box. So kindly check it out. So this is a hot green yarn that I'll be adding other colors to it. So it's going to be in the shades of green. And it's sad that you can't see the colors well. Other than that, I don't know what you, it's so pretty. It's very, very nice. I mean, it's so, so nice. Yes, but I mean, in any case, this is the only camera I have for now. In the future, I'll see to get a better camera so that you'd all get a glimpse of the beautiful colors of either the yarns or the beads that I work on. And yeah, so let's continue this tutorial. And with the rest of the 6 rows, I'll be doing that off camera. Yeah, and you can pause the camera as well, and then I'll get back to you. Continue in case you are doing something with your, if you have a yarn and you are trying something out. I'll be really happy so that we all do something. I'll be happy if you could show me your work as well. Okay, I'll be adding I'm on TikTok as Anoa_Anoa, and same thing on Instagram as well. You can share your videos or your pictures, and let's learn together. Okay, I'd really love that. Yeah, so see you, and then on the 16th row. Okay, welcome back. Instead of 16 rows, I made 17 rows, and I'll start to develop the bag. So this means that I wouldn't increase anymore, so which means I'm still going to use double crochet, but this time I'm not going to put two double crochets in a chain. All right, so watch what I do. So I ended the 17th row, and if you are watching, you should know how I slip stitched when I have to close a row. Okay, so let's continue. It's a very simple bag that everybody should be able to do it. So single crochet throughout, double crochet. Now, so this is the beginning of the bag. Okay, so this row is without the increase, and this is the last but one row, or the 17th row. And so you realize that it has 2 double crochet in this very chain. So this time it's going to be only 1 double crochet, and then I'm going to repeat in all the other areas. Wherever you see 2 double crochets, you just put 1, which means you have stopped the increase, and then you continue with the back. So this way is going to help the edge of the circle curve in a way like this. It's going to be like this, and then this way you start to see the shape of the back. Okay, so everywhere I get, whenever I see 2 double crochets, I put 1 double crochet. All right, wherever I see 2 double crochet, I put 1, and then it continues till I get to the end, and then I slip stitch or I close that row. So I'm almost done with the very first row of the bag. Okay, and at this point I would want you to watch something. If you started watching me or following my this tutorial, I used to put a double crochet here, okay, in the very first chain of this, of the of the next row, which is this side. So this time I'm not going to put a double crochet. I'm just going to slip stitch directly from the chain, from the top of the chain here. So this is how to go. So I make a slip stitch, and I make it two chains on top, and then I continue. So I make a double crochet in the very first chain as well. So that is the only difference. Okay, I'm not going to put double crochet in that chain, so I'll just move across or slip stitch directly from the very first chain on the other row. Then I continue with my double crochet. So it continues until you get your desired length. Another thing is that I'll be adding another shade of green. So if you just joined, I'm doing a simple crochet bag, and I'm using a double crochet throughout. Yes, so this bag is a fresh green color. I mean, this yarn is a fresh green. It's not really blue. It shows blue on camera, which I'm really sorry for. Yeah, so I'll be adding another shade of green, and then you will see. Okay, but for now I am still working on developing the bag to an extent, and we have stopped increasing. Yeah, so I'm going to meet you maybe on the 10th row of the development of the bag. Okay, is that how, if that's how I have to call this, development of the bag? I'm going to meet you on the 10th row. Yeah, so this is the very first row, and this is the second row, right? So 8 more rows, and then I'll get back to you. Welcome back, guys. Yes, so I'm on the 7th row. I wanted to come online or continue with you on the 10th row, but at this point I think it's fine with the first green color. So if you started this tutorial with me, I mentioned that on camera the yarns are showing blue, so this is a fresh green dark color, and this is also a light one. So these are shades of you know, green. So this is the other shade. Let me show you. This is the other shade I'll be adding later. Okay, so at this point I'll be adding this one, and this is how I did it. I had to burn both together and then continue, because I feel like this is the nicest way you can do and the safest way. But try, in case you are using this kind of yarn, try to burn it nicely, okay, because it may come off. So let me put the yarn down and then continue with this. We are still using double crochet, the American term double crochet. So this is how it goes. So I have not changed anything about this tutorial, but the only thing that I've added is a different shade of the first color, okay, which is a lighter green. Yeah, so I'll go from this side. I'm going to slip stitch at this point like this, then I'll make 2 chains on top, then continue with the bag. Yeah, like that. It's going to be really nice. Hello people, welcome back. Yeah, so I'm on the 18th row at this moment, and as you can see I have added a new color, or a lighter color. So this is a dark green. If you've just joined, I'm doing a simple crochet bag, and it could be also a beach bag or a market bag as well, where everybody can, you know, try his or her hands on. It's a very simple tutorial. Okay, yeah, so this is a dark green, but on camera it's showing blue. It's a dark green, and this is a lighter green. So I'm on the 18th row. I have just started the 18th row, and I'm also using the double crochet. So we'll go ahead and add more rows. In all, I think I'll be doing so without the hands I'll be doing, say, 30 rows. I'm not really sure, but I think I'll be doing like 30 rows, and then we see what happens next. Yeah, so it's very simple. If I'm not able to do 30, I'll let you know. Yeah, So if you've missed this tutorial, you can play again. I think I have this yarn in pink as well, in pink colors as well, and then I'll do the same tutorial after I'm done with this one, so that you would know that it is possible to do these kind of bags with different shades as well. So yeah, it's a very simple tutorial, guys. It's not difficult at all. See it from the inside. This is the bottom part. Yeah, so it goes on and on and on until you get to the last end, and then you close the row. And then you close on the third chain here, or you slip stitch like this. You make another 2 chains, then you continue from the same chain. So I'm going to meet you when I have to add the next color. Okay, so they are in 3 different shades. So there's a dark, there's a light, and another color is coming. Yeah, so see you. So hello guys, wanted to show you this real quick. I have added the other color, the other shade of green, which is this color, to the project, and I think I don't really have to do a tutorial on this. I mean, you know that it's the same stitch I'm using, and it's which is called a single the double crochet with the same pin or hook. And yes, so there's nothing new to show. It's just a matter of adding a new shade, and that's it. So this is just by the way. Yeah, so I'll continue, and then when I have to attach the handles, we would continue from there. Yeah, hello everyone, welcome back. Yeah, so I would start with the handles. I'm done. You know, at this point I want to stop increasing the bag, so I would continue with the handles, and I have these markers here. Now what I did was I had to count some few chains to this point, and this is not a measured work. Okay, so I just had to do something like this. I'm sometimes lazy about measuring certain things, so I just had to count chains from the stop where I have to close the bag to this point, and then this, and then did the same thing to the back. Okay, yeah, so I'll continue. Now remember, I'm still using the double crochet method, so I'm going to crochet until the end here. So I'm going to remove the marker from here. So that's where I'll start my chains, and this chain is going to be the bag. All right, so make a double crochet from the side, and I'll start my chain. So it's going to be 1. I'm going to make 100 chains. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 99, 100. Now looking at this, I feel like it's quite short for my liking. I don't know. because this is going to be a shoulder bag. And what do you think? It's a shoulder bag, and I feel like let me make 5 more chains. So I'm going to make 5 more. It's going to be 105 chains in all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's okay now. Yeah, so what happens here is that, so at this point I would be putting I'll make a chain, double crochet here, and then complete my handle. What do I mean by that? That I'm not going to make any more chain, so I'll just continue. I'll make a double crochet. I did this so that I don't miss out the the chain. So we continue. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so I'm going to double crochet to the blue, the very first blue marker here. So I'll get back to you when I have to finish with the other chain, and then when I begin to, I'll have to continue with a double crochet here as well. So when I have to start another double crochet, I'll get back to you. Okay, so I'm done with both handles, and I have already crocheted 1 double crochet on top of the very first one. So I'll continue with the second handle. So this is a very direct tutorial. There's nothing different. Yeah, so another thing I want to say is that when I'm doing this, I try to pick the chain from the middle, okay, instead of picking it from the ends. Yeah, so it's not going to be like this. It's not going to be like this. I don't pick from here, so I pick from the middle, from this part. Okay, so this is how it goes. Sorry if my camera is shaking. Okay, like that. So when I do this, I would want to have this the design, the same design on both sides, like what I did here. Look at this and this side. Okay, when you pick the chain from the middle, this is what you're going to get. The design from the edges are going to be the same on the other end. All right, so this is what I'm doing. So you're going to crochet, double crochet. You're going to do double crochet on this side, on this handle, until you get to the other end. So I'll be doing 2 rounds of double crochet on each handle. It's quite so don't make it too tight like I did. Yeah, so I'm going to you can pause the video and then continue with your work if you're following this pattern, and then I'll get back to you when I think it's finally done. There's nothing new I have to add, so I'll get back to you when I'm done. Okay, so this is the final product, and everything is done. It's a very simple bag, and then as time goes on, I'll try to add more simple bags, so that for the favor of those who didn't understand, or somebody who's just joining to learn something new. So please try to start something, try to do something new. Okay, and I believe you can do it. It's a very simple bag. Don't be intimidated by how it looks. The only difference is that I had to change the colors. Okay, and then for those of you who are just joining, this is they are shades of green. The yarns are shades of green. Okay, so this is a dark green, a lighter green, and this is a very very light one. Okay, yeah, so sorry if the camera is not really showing you the colors. um in any case, the main idea is to make you understand what this tutorial is about. And what I could not say about, I mean, let me tell you something about the end. So when I finished, this is where I had to close off, and it's in a very straight line, as you can see here. Okay, so when I was done, I just had to go through some of the stitches and then came out finally. So I'll be putting some lining inside. Yeah, I'll be putting some lining inside, and then I wouldn't do it online. I'll just do this offline, and then that'll be all. Yeah, so thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing. um Please keep the comments coming in. Please like, share, and then let's keep this family moving. Okay, God bless you so much, and then have a nice time. See you on my next tour. Have a nice time. Bye bye.